MK here. Now, I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, and I apologize for that. I pretty much just been lazy. Just been playing games and not recording them, and been recording videos of other things, but I didn't upload them because I didn't like them, so I just threw it away. But today, we're going to talk about my thoughts on this phone right here, which is the OnePlus One, and compare it to the announced but as of yet unreleased OnePlus 2, and if you should get this phone over the OnePlus 2. Now, let's compare some things. First of all, the display. Both of them have a 5.5-inch 1080p display. The OnePlus 2's display is supposedly better, but this phone, this display, it's still no slouch. It still looks great, and if you manage to get one without the yellow hue at the bottom, but even if you do, it's not really a big deal. At least not to me. Another thing, let's talk about the cameras. 5 megapixel camera on the front and a 13 megapixel camera on the back. Now it's the same thing also on the OnePlus 2, but on the OnePlus 2 it's got a couple of improvements, like bigger pixels to let more light in so the pictures look clearer, and it's got optical image stabilization and laser autofocus. Normally you only see phones with one of those features, and seeing both of those features in one phone is pretty crazy. The OnePlus 2 has a fingerprint scanner in the capacitive, still, it looks physical, but it's still capacitive, home button. And for security reasons, the other phones have it. You got the S6, you got the iPhone 6, and it's useful for NFC payments. But here's the thing, the OnePlus 2 doesn't have NFC. If that matters to you or not, it's just, why? I'm one of the people that it matters to. I use NFC quite a bit, and I would have preferred that over dual SIM, but that's just me. There's other people that is completely reversed, and there's other people who don't care about either one, and they can still get the phone and be happy with it. Now, if you can move past not having NFC, you don't have many places for NFC payments, or you don't use NFC for like connecting to anything, then yeah, you can move past that and then look at the other great features of the OnePlus 2, like the new metal build around the frame and the new style swap covers, which are actually going to be released this time. See, and the OnePlus 2 also has USB Type-C, so it's reversible. Now that is more future-proof, but I believe, in my opinion, NFC would have been more future-proof than USB Type-C, and a lot of people have been hammering them about the USB Type-C over quick charge because it's got a big battery and it's going to take a while to charge. But if you charge your phone overnight when you're sleeping, it really doesn't matter. It's going to be fully charged by the time you wake up. Now another thing, let's talk about the price. For the base model of the OnePlus One, I think the price dropped down to $250, and the base model for the OnePlus 2, I think, is $329. That's a big price difference for what you may think be a small upgrade in some features. 1 more gig of RAM if you get the the 64 gig, but it still got the same display, still got speakers at the bottom, and I don't know if they're stereo or not, but they probably aren't. USB Type-C, which you may not care about. Same megapixel camera. Even though it's got those extra features, the OnePlus One still takes some pretty good photos if you know how to dig into it, use the right camera app, and whatever else. And the OnePlus 2 comes stock with Oxygen OS, which is pretty much bare bones right now. If you're a person who's used to CyanogenMod or Paranoid Android or any other custom ROMs, then you may be looking at Oxygen OS like it's just boring. Like it's basically stock. But they're improving it, and it'll just evolve over time. But as of right now, I would prefer to have CyanogenMod, which I have stock CyanogenMod running on my OnePlus One, and I did not even want to give Oxygen a try. Maybe in the future, but not right now. But anyway, with all those things having been said, comparing the two, is the OnePlus One still worth it compared to the OnePlus 2? Well, you got to look at it like this. Do you need the latest and greatest? Is your phone broken or malfunctioning? It's crapping out? What are your funds looking like? Is the OnePlus 2 worth that price jump over the OnePlus One, which is still a great phone? Do you need dual SIM? You got to ask yourself those questions. Personally, if my phone was crapping out, if I didn't have this OnePlus One right now, I would get the OnePlus One over the OnePlus 2 if I needed a phone, not just wanted a phone, a new phone, one of the latest and greatest. I myself may wait till the next Nexus, but yeah, you just got to ask yourself those questions. In my opinion, I would get this. But I think that's all I have to say about this matter. You can let me know what you think in the comments, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one sooner rather than later. All right.